Hi, I'm Jared,
Hi, I'm Eevee.
and we're from the Broken Seal. Today we're doing a new format called Date Night, where I play games with my wife. Usually,
AKA ex-girlfriend.
aka ex-girlfriend. We're working on the naming, but we're going to refer to her as Eevee, so that all you at home know, and that's what it'll say on your little tag there too. We're going to be playing Finspan because one thing that we know about Eevee is that she loves Wingspan because I have all the content for her, and then also Stonemeyer sent us some stuff for it too. We played
You don't thank your
Wormspan.
sponsors?
Huh?
Did
They didn't
did
send
you
us
buy,
this.
You bought this?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is our game. If they send it to us later, then we'll thank them. But
Okay.
Anyway, we played Wormspan, the dragon one, and we actually played that recently.
Eevee loves dragons.
Eevee loves dragons. That's one of the reasons I got it. And then Finspan, I love Stonemeyer games, so that's one of the reasons that I got it. I'm going to be going first. We're going to be using the Dized app. So members, you'll have seen like the setup and stuff that we did. But outside of that, we're now going to be playing. So if you want to become a member, look down below for ways you can do it. You can join for just $1. So I'm going to play a fish. Over there. I'm going to do my orange rugby. Ruffy. And because I don't know what I'm doing yet, I'm going to discard this one. And this one into my personal discard. And it can be played in either Twilight or Midnight, you said this was? Right?
That's what it calls it, yes.
Okay. And then I guess it doesn't have like a... All right, so I'm going to put it over here. Because like, for instance, this one has to go in this row. I can't put it up there because it's not a... What you call it? But either way, that's my fish. So when played, I get 1, 2, 3, and I gain any card from your discard pile to your hand. If you have none remaining, draw the top card of the deck instead. So I get 3 fish. And I'll get this haddock. No, I get this honeycomb scaly dragonfish back. So that is my action. Your action.
Okay. Eevee also loves these games for the art. Like,
You could also just say I.
it's a choice.
Okay. So make sure you're aware that you don't have to talk in third person. If you do not
Eevee
want
is
to.
aware.
Okay, Eevee.
Déjame en paz. Anyway. Eevee very much enjoys the art. So in that spirit, I'm going to start with the mandarin fish. Synchropus splendidus. And I think because it, like, this one has an actual purple border, so
Right.
it has to go purple. But this one I think can just go
Can
anywhere.
go anywhere in the sunlight.
Yes, he's almost all my fish are sunlight fish. I guess I'm just trying to figure out, like, what are the benefits. I guess
I think it's
so.
when you go to activate.
This blue, I guess, specializes more in cards.
Yeah, so this draws cards. This gives you eggs. And this hatches eggs.
Hatches eggs.
Hatch any one of your eggs. Flip the egg over.
Mm-hmm.
That one is
Play a fish from your hand on an empty or occupied slot.
put an egg on your fish. Which one are you looking at?
I don't know. The only thing on here that has the fish symbol, or I guess that's with the arrow.
Yeah.
The arrow is specific.
That's playing a fish, yeah.
So then I just don't know what these, like, that's just saying fish.
When you go to dive. So when you go to dive down here, in this zone for these, you would be able to hatch a thing.
Okay.
And then whatever the benefit of this guy is. Oh no, that's why he's there. So that's why you get that benefit, because he's there. You would get all the benefits of the sunlight in this row when you dive down there. And then after that, you get all the benefits in your twilight. And then after that, you get all the benefits in your midnight.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, like, which row.
Well, for right now, eggs and or young is the one that we're looking for. So you might want to focus on eggs or young. And it also said to do rows because in week 2, that's what the benefit is.
Yeah. So I guess because I'm still figuring out this game, and I'm a creature of habit, I'm going to just, like, start at the top.
Okay. Sure.
So I need to discard a card.
And it goes in your personal discard.
So I did that. And then when played, I get 3 cards and an egg.
And give me one of your divers. And
what if I wanted this one?
Oh, you're right.
I want to mix.
Okay.
So, okay.
And the egg, as a benefit, put an egg on a fish in your ocean that doesn't already have one. And as a reminder, you can only have 1 egg.
1 egg.
So
they just got purgers.
All right. See, that's a round.
Okay, and then we immediately put out the new ones. That's going to take a little getting used to.
If there's more than one benefit, you can choose the order that you gain the benefits.
Okay.
If the benefit says all players, which what this down here is, each player may decide whether to gain the benefit. Do it in clockwise order, starting with the active player. Gain any benefits of when played abilities. Card played. The other player, you're up. Select next to begin. We already did yours. You played a fish. Next player, select next or begin your turn. Okay. So knowing that I need eggs. Well, I got that predator. Got that predator, yo. Actually, I'm gonna go diving. So I'll dive here, which the first one, hatch any one of your eggs, flip it over. So this goes away. I get this. And then come down here. Nothing happens here, but this one lets me hatch an egg. Because they count as fish. That's why. All right. And that's the end of his turn. This is how we move things around.
So how come you didn't go down there?
I don't have a fish here. Yeah, so it's the first time my diver reached the bottom. So it keeps going down. I don't gain the benefit because nothing's there. Then I go here and I can move eggs around or fish around.
Fish or schools?
I'm going to move that there. That's my turn. Move 1 young or 1 school any number of slots in a straight line in your ocean.
Okay.
So now it's even been more beneficial to have gotten more cards out. But, you live and you learn. I got a lot of sharks. I remembered that the how to play thing was still up there.
Okay, I'm going to put out another card.
Okay.
I'm going to take this guy, and he has to be blue sunlight.
So we know that next week you have to have Rose.
Okay. I have to discard 3 cards. So I'm going to get rid of this guy, and this guy.
Okay.
And
when
if activated, I get to pull stuff out of my discard. And I think
that's it.
That's it.
All right.
Oh, wait. Do I get to draw a card? No, that's when I dive.
Right. You only get the benefits of the win played.
Okay. And he had an egg because that was his win played benefit. Okay.
Right. All right. So I am also going to play a fish. I'm going to bring out the saddleback fish. Get rid of some of these sharks. And I'll put him up here. And that's my turn. Oh no. Scary sounds.
I'm gonna go on. All right, I need more cards. So I'm going to go on a diving in the blue zone.
Okay.
So I get 1 card just for starting my dive.
You get 1 card because you have a fish.
I have a
in
fish
this.
in that. Okay, so I'm going to get 1 card there. And then he gets activated, and I get...
And so you get to choose if you want to... It's just... I'm just making sure, but yeah.
I was going to say it for your viewers' benefits. Okay. But somebody decided that he was going to say it.
Gain any card from your discard pile to your hand. If you have no cards in your discard pile, draw the top card instead.
Doubling
I'm just reading it.
down. Doubling down.
That's Eevee, everybody.
I get 1. And I'll get 2. Okay.
And then you have no card in your Twilight.
But then I get to that guy, and so I get a card.
Nice.
And then I get down to the bottom, and I get to pull out another discard?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that's your turn.
All right. So let me see what I got here. So this guy can go anywhere. This guy is a sunny. This guy is a deep.
All right. I'm going to go on a dive up here. So I get 1. And then if activated, all players get to hatch. I'm not going to activate him. Nothing here. And then I'll get this.
You aren't active. You can choose to not activate it. It's
If
synonymous
the fish has an
with...
if activated ability, you may gain the benefit.
Okay.
If the benefit says all players, each player may decide whether to gain the benefit.
So does that mean you could choose not to, but I could, even though it's on your turn?
Each player may decide whether to gain the benefit. Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
Because it says you may decide.
All right, I'll hatch it, baby.
Oh, wait, no. Here it is. If activated, you may gain the benefit. If the benefit says all players, each player may decide whether to gain the benefit. That's if it was activated. So it wasn't activated. And so I got the 2 fish.
So you just didn't make eye contact with that fish.
Yeah.
You're like, nope.
I was like, I'm good. You don't need to be here. All right, I think I'm gonna get this one back from my discard. And that's my turn.
Okay. Now that I have cards again, I'm feeling like I need to increase my egg production. But I also only have room for 2 eggs. And I would potentially get 3 eggs by doing that dive site. So that means I need to put out more cards, I feel like. I guess I could also hatch eggs. That could make room for more eggs, but I also only have 1 fish in the green zone. So that's now 2 decision trees that are leading me towards the fact that I need to put out another fish. So let me see. So he has to replace somebody, and I don't really have enough fish for that right now. I don't want to give up eggs, which is why some of the decisions have been made. I don't want to give up eggs or young.
I wanna be forever young.
So that's the problem. Each of these fish is going to require me to get rid of an egg or a young, which is why they hadn't been put out yet. I guess I'm going to bring out my hogfish. So I have to sacrifice a young and 2 cards. So now I have my hogfish. He can go anywhere in the sunlight zone. He's a medium-sized fish. So far, everything has at least 1 sunlight zoner. But looking forward, I'm going to finish out a row. When played, I get to pull 2 out and move schools or fries, I guess.
But you don't have any.
But he ate my fry. So let me just pick my 2, and you can go.
I will play a fish. Here. And I have to discard a fish to do it. I'll get rid of the Greenland shark. And that is my turn.
Okay. Oh, I didn't put a guy. Sorry. I played another fish. All right. Now that I have at least one more fish out, I'm going to go diving in the purple zone. So, first, I get an egg.
Mm-hmm.
And I can put that egg wherever. I put it here. Then, and he just has one plate abilities. Blurp, 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 blurp. I come here. I get another egg, which the showy bristlemouth can have that egg. And then I get down here, blurp, 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 and I don't have anything there. But I get another egg for reaching the bottom. And my hogfish gets a little baby for that. You moving bitches around?
I forgot that he had to be, I forgot that he didn't have to be like down at the bottom. I thought the fish did something, but it doesn't.
That was a choice you made.
It was a choice that I made.
And your turn passed.
You gonna remember that for the future too.
I always have remembered that.
So I'm gonna pop an egg out over here. Then I'll go down here and I'll pop an egg out.
Fish females really have
Here.
the best of female experiences when it comes to bearing young. You just go.
Yep. All right. You have another turn?
I do indeed. All right. Now I have all these eggs and I got to start hatching them. And I guess this is my last guy. So, but I'm going to go diving in the green zone. So first, I hatch a baby. Blip. And that's a when played ability. So then I go down. I don't have anyone there. And I don't have anyone there. But when I get here, I can move a school or a fry. So, I guess I didn't think this through. I thought I would have more, but I'll just move him over here.
Okay. All right. So then end of the round.
That was not my best turn by any means.
Week ended. Let's score the week achievement. This tutorial will keep track of your scores. The player with the first player token, select your color. I am gold. Great. Input the number of eggs and young tokens in your ocean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other player is green and has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sweet. Select next week. Each player retrieve all your divers. If you have the first player token, pass it.
I
Move
have
week
the
tracker
power.
to 2. At the end of week 2, you'll score 2 points for each row of fish on your ocean mat. All right. So, you're first.
I am. Okay. So now that eggs matter slightly less, I can get a little more
So
loose.
eggs are 1 point each at the end of the game.
Yes. I said slightly less. So I'm gonna bring out my pork fish. The young stays there per the rules. I do have to sacrifice an egg, but he generates eggs when I go diving. And that be that.
Okay. I'm going to go.
When did these guys regenerate? Never?
No.
Okay.
They're just starting one. I'm going to go. At least everything I've seen so far hasn't said anything otherwise. Here. Actually. I'm going to go here. And I have to get rid of 2 cards and an egg to do it. I'll get rid of these 2 actually. And that's my turn.
Okay. All right. I am going to play another fish. Gonna bring out the short spine African angler. He can go anywhere, but I do have to cover up a shorter fish.
Mm-hmm.
And kill a fry. So, when played, I get to move fries or schools, not an issue, but I also get to draw 2.
Okay. I'm going diving. So, over here, I get a card. And then, if activated, all players may hatch an egg. I'll help you out. Throw some bones your way. Hatch that.
Nope.
Then go down here, draw another card. And if activated, hatch 2, but this one's just for me.
Look at you, you got fries everywhere.
Now, what happens if I go to hatch an egg and it's...
But you can have 2 fries.
Oh, a fish can only have 1 egg. You're right. For some reason, it didn't make sense to me. So that was 1, 2, 3 cards now. Bottom. And then here, I get a card back from my discard. You're up.
Okay. I'm liking the idea of putting out some end game points and also filling up a row. So I'm going to discard. I'm going to bring out another fish, speckled butterfly fish. And he has some little game end perks. Apparently I get to hatch 3 eggs and move fries or fish at the end of the game.
Cool.
Fries or schools, I should say.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll see. It's experimental.
So there's this real cool pale chimera card that I got. I'm not the effect. I just like the way it looks.
You would like the blandest of a bland bitch.
No, it's cool.
He bland.
All right, I'm going to bring out the blunt nose 6-gill.
Although I probably shouldn't make jokes about your taste considering that I'm your wife.
Considering. The blunt nose 6-gill shark. So I have to eat a smaller one, which that's that. And
chomp,
then
chomp.
I have to eat a baby fish.
Chomp chomp.
When played, all players can lay eggs on each fish in the purple. Mm-hmm.
Why, thank you. I get an egg here, and I get an egg here.
All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Which direction do I want to go here? Oh, that's a weird if activated. My scaleless black dragonfish, if activated, chomps a card. Does that mean he moves to cover up another fish?
Is it?
Because everywhere else, that's like a cost of playing him.
From your hand.
Oh, I take something from my hand and put it under him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's tucking.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
From the previous Stonemaier games.
Yeah, this one up here counts as tucking.
As a benefit. Okay, so he's a tucker. Let me see. You know, I think I'm gonna take 2 eggs to play the Grid-Eye fish in the Midnight Zone. When played, I place an egg on each bottom that can be claimed should I dive.
Cool.
Yeah, the problem is that can you put him up? I've played a lot of fish this round and I haven't done a lot of diving, but we'll see how that strategy works.
Yeah. I'm going to bring out the Pale Chimera. I'm okay with not getting that shit. I'm going to put it here. And it costs 1 card and 1 egg. That's my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna play another fish. Gonna bring out that scaleless black dragonfish. I have to discard 2 cards and 1 egg. And he's the guy who, when activated, basically tucks a card from my hand.
Okay. I'm going to go diving. So I have a fish there and I get an egg. If activated, all players can hatch. Nah. And then here, I get an egg. And then here, I get an egg. And then here, I get an egg. 'Tis my turn.
I shall also be going diving in the purple zone.
So egg.
Egg, can you put it on the mandarin fish?
And then nothing.
And then I get
If
an
activated.
egg on the pork fish. And then showy bristlemouth gets an egg. And then Grid-Eye fish gets an egg. And then I come down here and I get 2 eggs, which I will give to Scaleless Black and Short Spine.
Okay.
And that is my round.
Okay. I am going to play a fish. I'm going to do the Honeycomb Scaly Dragon. I'll put it here. It costs 1 fish and 2 eggs. And has a game end effect. That's my turn. All right, so that is the end of the round. We are doing the weekly end week. Gold player had 2 rows, 1, 2. Green player had 3 rows, 1, 2, 3. You got 12 and I got 10 total. Retrieve divers.
I can't reach them.
Oh yeah, they're all. And same for mine. Can you pass them to me? Thank you.
Although it's a more novel experience on my end to be handing you something.
I did not finish this dive. But that's on me, so whatever.
You were the one who jumped to score ahead. That one I might forgive you. What would you have even gotten?
A fish and then a fish back.
All right, do it.
Okay.
Like,
Fish.
I'm not trying to be a bitch. It was just you were trying to retcon something that actually would have affected scoring well after your turn had ended.
Hell yeah. I'm going to bring this one back out. All right. Then, I'm first player.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. So for this week, it's going to be schools. You get 2 points for every school.
It's going to be hard
That you
to
have.
generate. I haven't really mastered the whole, like,
Moving
fish
things.
life cycle.
That's why I'm trying to get like these end game things. Because outside of this week, each school is 6 points. So it's like, I'm going to try and do that anyway.
Yeah, you got to, like, herd your fry together.
Here's something cool, though. Those symbols, you get to move one young or one school any number of slots in a straight line.
They just be Tokyo drifting.
Mm-hmm. In that case...
I made that reference because I love you.
And I love you for making it. So I'm going to go diving in blue. I am going to hatch an egg. Then come down here, hatch an egg. Yeah. And then down here, move that to there. And then down here, move
No,
any...
that's an end game.
No, this one.
Oh, that one.
And then down here, same effect. Move this to here. And that's my turn.
Okay. I am going to go... Let's see, those are... Well, that could be useful. Alright. But also, I just need cards. So, I'm gonna dive in the blue zone. So, I get a card.
And then...
I get to bring back... Is it 1 or 2?
2.
I can't see from my egg. I get to bring back 2. And I'll bring out him. And I'll bring out him.
Game end.
Those are game end. I have nothing. Here I get to draw a card. Here I get to get an egg.
It's like bullshit that they stay around. But it didn't say until the
It
end
didn't
of the round.
say not to, so I'm gonna. And then I get to bring back another dead fish.
Okay.
So this guy, this round especially, seems like giving way too much of a bonus to Jared. So he's gonna stay dead, just FYI.
When playing, all players hatch, move. Okay. Yeah, it would help me.
He did. So then I have this guy.
Okay.
And yes.
All right. I'm going to... So this will be the end of week 3. And then for week 4, we just play.
Interesting.
Activate any game end. Oh, it's the game end. That's the end of that round. Okay. I'm going to get some fish, I guess. So I'll go diving. I get 1 blue fish. Or 1 fish first.
If activated.
You seem to have a lot of stuff. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
And then down here, I get another fish.
Card if activated.
And I'm going to activate this one. Because that one's just for me.
Oh, look, you almost have a little
And then
skull.
here, I get a card. And get a card back. And then it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, blue tang.
You know, I think I was going to go diving, but I think instead I'm going to play a fish. So I'm going to bring out my short spine bird dog. So I have to kill these 2 guys. And a baby. But I get to bring a fry out when played. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Need eggs for that, though. Okay. Damn it, I need eggs everywhere. So I'm going to go...
I mean, if you can herd your fry, you could get 2 schools.
Yeah. I'm going to get eggs first. So 1 egg here. Not activating it. 1 egg here.
And that just seems to be hurting you at this point. But
No, I need eggs for my fish. 1 egg. Here. 1 egg here. That's my turn.
Okay. Oh, they block that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't notice before. Okay. Now I'm going to go on a hatching dive. So put me in green, please.
Hatch.
All right, now I need to decide where I want to hatch. All right, so I'm going to hatch this one.
Okay.
Fibbit.
Nothing.
Get here, nothing. Here I can move a fry.
Any number of spaces in a straight line.
They can just drift. So I'm going to drift. I just need them to be central. Gonna drift this guy up here. I always think hatching is gonna go so much better than it does. This is now the second time I've effed myself. Oh, I forgot. I had 2 cards from last time. Hold on. These were supposed to be out the whole time. But, okay. So there's some tricky guys. They have some interesting properties. But I get here, and that matters because now I get to tuck one of them. Ooh. I'm going to tuck this guy. Wait, does it have to be a smaller card? It has to be a shorter fish. This is 80, that's 30, so he can't eat him.
Oh, okay. I thought he was a medium fish.
No, he not.
Okay.
He's small.
Right. Is that... I don't know where you're at in your turn.
I'm still in my turn. I'm now thinking if I want to dial this back and just bring out somebody. No, but I got to hatch bitches. Bitches need to be hatched. All right, actually, I'm going to walk back this dive. So this guy was here. Let me see. All right, so that was my movement. I already got rid of a movement. Here, I couldn't hatch someone. So I only hatched one guy. Do you remember if I hatched this one or this one?
No.
Okay. Actually, I think I hatched that one. Because I remember deciding to pick a central location.
It was that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm walking it back. I did not do a dive. Instead, I'm going to bring out a fish.
Okay.
I'm going to bring out...
That turn will be for the members. Because I definitely wasn't paying attention.
This bitch ain't paying no attention. All right, so I have to sacrifice a fry, an egg, and a card. So I'll sacrifice him to bring out the Snaggletooth. In the twilight. And he has an if activated ability of moving fish or fries or schools.
And he's a predator. So they have little things on here that are purely for like
flavor,
but then also just like providing information about the fish. Like this is a predator, but then the twos
he's also
are
bioluminescent.
Right. It's like they have little keywords or key things on there. So
this is a predator and he's venomous.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a bioluminescent predator.
Yeah, see, it's cool. So I'm going to get a fish out. This one. He's going to eat the glass-head grenadier. And he's going to eat 2 eggs while he's doing it.
Chomp, chomp. No, mother, no. And then
Pretty sure that was right. Yeah.
Finding Nemo gets started.
And then, when played, hatch an egg, which immediately converts into a school. And lay one or put one fish out, which immediately turns into a school. No, I'm gonna put it there. That's my turn.
Yeah. So, hatching fish is harder than I thought.
Yeah.
It's a little easier now that I have all my levels in the green zone, but it's still like, fuck, how am I going to hatch all these goddamn fish?
I got lucky because this one lets me do 2 at a time.
Yeah. Fuck, I think I need cards though, because I have literally none. Yeah, I guess I gotta go blue diving. So I get a card. Putting them here so I don't forget them.
Why don't you just put it face up?
Because I want to look at it later at my leisure.
Okay, but they are supposed to be public information.
It's gonna be distracting. I'm thinking about that guy, maybe, and then I don't know, that guy. All right, so that's still my discard. Are my discards supposed to be face up?
Technically, yeah.
Okay, well that one I wasn't trying to F anybody over. Anyway, I get that. That's game in. Here, I get another. Here, I get another.
And then that's it.
And then that's it.
All right.
All right, and now I'm gonna look at all my fish.
Ooh.
I have a Maltese ray, who is a camouflage. I have a mahi mahi, who is a predator. I have a bearded sea devil, who's a double predator bioluminescent. Brr, 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 brr. I have my deep sea lizardfish that I said I wasn't going to give Jared the edge on that, but I'm thinking, fuck, I need some help. So he might come out. And then I have my snipe eel back.
I'm going to play, or I'm going to go diving. I get an egg. An egg there. Then, if activated, all players can hatch. Yeah, it's not going to. I'm going to hatch, so you can hatch as well.
Okay.
And here, I get an egg. And here, I get an egg. And that's my turn.
Oh, these are cool. They have a mechanic where when played, for this guy, just me, for this guy, everybody can put an egg on all of their open small fish.
Yeah, remember I did that one with the purple?
Oh, yeah. I just hadn't seen it in my own.
Cool. They're cool.
All right, now I'm gonna try and generate some schools here. So now I'm diving green.
Hatch an egg.
Hatch an egg. We're gonna hatch this fish.
Nothing. Hatch an egg.
Hatch an egg. Gonna hatch that fish.
Move to.
Move to. Bah. Bah.
School.
All right, I at least got one. Then
Move.
Then I can move again.
As your own. Oh, you could move the school?
I guess I could move the school. I didn't think of that. But I think I'm actually gonna move here.
Okay. And then if you activate it, you can eat a card.
I can eat somebody. So he is already a small fish. So
Right.
I think then it has to go by the actual measurements.
Mm-hmm.
And the only one smaller than him is the bearded sea devil, who's actually really cool, and I want to play. So he's not getting tucked. Then I get down here, and I get an egg finally. And then I can move a school or a fry. I don't know that it matters if I move the school.
It only matters for me because if I have a fry, a school, and an egg on here, then I get 10 points.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I don't have anybody like that. I don't know. I'm just going to move the school down here, I guess, just so that I do something.
Okay.
My fry is already optimally located.
All right. My turn. I will... I feel like I should get some more eggs. All right, so I'm going to get eggs. I'll dive again. I'll do 1, 2. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. 2. So that's 1. And then I'm not going to activate that. I am going to No, you get 2. I'm not. Then here, second egg, it's going to go there. 3. Third egg will go up there. End of round.
Okay.
For me.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and hatch more of these guys. So I'm gonna go dive green again.
Hatch.
So hatch this guy. Then nothing. Then hatch this guy. Then activated, I can move 2. So I'll move 1. And then, I don't know, I'll just move him. Keep him out of, I don't know. I feel like I'm protecting them. Like,
I was going to say, you keep like shifting them around.
Stay away. You know what? Because that's where the butt will be that will then kidnap them and take them to fucking Sydney. So they need to be a little deeper.
All right, end of the week.
Hold on. Then I could move people, but I don't have anybody to move. I could feed him somebody, but I don't have anyone I want to feed him. Then I get here. Now.
End of the week. Gold player has 2 schools. Green player has 1 school.
2 schools.
2 schools. Ooh. All right. Retrieve and swap. Here are your 2.
There's your 1.
Thank you. So this is the final week.
So I know we got points in the second week for completing rows. Do we get any endgame points for that?
Nope. We get 1 point for each egg, 1 point for each fry, 6 points for each school, 1 point for each eaten fish.
Okay. And then whatever the points are on the cards for
Correct.
The fish themselves. Okay.
And game end effects and or points.
Okay. I am going to then I'm gonna play the Mahi Mahi here. No, here. I need to get rid of a card and 2 eggs for that. And I need to put up a guy. Thank you. And that is my first turn.
I'm also going to put 1 up. So I'm going to bring out the... Oh, that's why. Okay. I'm going to bring out the white margin stargazer over here. Yeah. And he costs 2 cards. And 1 egg. Do it on this one. And he has a with if activated effect. And that is my turn.
Okay. Okay. I'm just debating because I need fries for 2 of my current people. I also don't have a ton of people out, but I also want eggs.
Conundrum. Curiouser and curiouser.
I think we're going to go for eggs first. So if I can go purple. So that'll be, I'll just start here because I can reach it. Then I get an egg. Sure, he can go there. He made it. She made it. Good for her. Then I go there, and then everyone could get an egg. I don't think, I think an egg will mean more to me than it would to you. So even though it gives you a small benefit, I'm still going to allow us each to get an egg.
Sweet.
Then I get down here, and I get an egg. Then I get down here, and I get an egg. And then I get down here and I get an egg.
All right. My turn. I'll go diving. So hatch an egg. I'll hatch this one. And then if activated, move
An egg or a school. Or I mean a fry or a school.
hatch. Move. Move. Is it?
Okay. Okay. Now I have to hatch some fry to feed to my bigger fish. So I'm gonna go green. Okay, yeah, that did happen.
The camera.
All right, so I hatch an egg. I'll hatch this guy.
Which one was it?
Well, that was just the base starter one. Then I go here. And, oh, my dude.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, one played, yes.
Yeah.
Now down here. And I'll hatch this guy. And then if activated, I can move twice. So, I mean, I'll move him. I don't know. I want to see the art, so I'll move that one for that reason, but that's literally it. Then
Move.
I get here and I could move, but I don't have anyone else to move. I could tuck somebody, but I'm still in a situation of he's too small.
All right.
And I get down here and I could move, but again, I don't have any good movements to do.
All right. I'm diving in blue, so I get a card. Then get a card. I'm going to activate this one. So I'm going to hatch this one, so you get to hatch an egg as well.
What?
Then come down here, get a card. Then, if activated, hatch 2 eggs. This one. And this one. Then come down here, get a card. Come down here, get a card back. Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to play a fish. I am going to... Okay. I'm going to place a fish. I'm going to discard both of these to bring out the bearded sea devil. He needs to eat somebody, so he's going to eat that one. He is a hyper predator bioluminescent. When played, all players get to place eggs on their small fish. Which for me so far is 4, 5, 6 fish.
I had 3 total, but only 2 could get eggs.
I would have had 8, but only, or even more, actually, maybe 9, but only 6 could get eggs.
All done?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to do the Pacific Sardine, so I'm going to play a card. Pacific Sardine is going to go here. And I get rid of 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And it has the effect of when played, laid 2 eggs, and then hatched 2 eggs. Lay an egg there. And I'll lay an egg here. And then hatch 2 eggs. Hatch. And hatch. That's my turn.
I think I'm going to go diving in blue. So I get a card. Then if activated, I can pull 2 out. Let's see. What has the greatest balance to being able to pull it out and cost and endgame points? So that'll be him. And then, sure, we'll say him. And then that's endgame. I come down here, I get another one. Come down here, I get another one. Come down here, and I get to bring out another one of these guys. So I'll bring out him again. And that is that round. And let me look at what we got here.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'm going to go diving. Purple. So I'll get an egg.
Oh, a leafy sea dragon.
And then here, if activated, all players can hatch an egg. I'm not going to do that.
Like a bitch.
Here, lay an egg. Here, lay an egg. Here, lay an egg. And then it's your turn.
Okay. What does this mean? Game end, put a fish on blue?
You would pay for it, but you get to put a fish into the blue row. As long as it can fit there.
As long as I can pay for it and it can fit there, I just get a bonus fish placement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shit, I only have one more turn. So now I need to do some hardcore point counting. If I play the Leafy Sea Dragon, I could add 5 points. If I go through and hatch, I'll get an additional 3 points there. But then that's kind of it. Maybe 1 there. I mean, I think I just gotta go through and hatch. All right, I'm gonna play green. Blech.
Hatch.
I hatch here. That becomes a school.
Hatch.
I hatch here. That becomes a fry. I come here and I can move to... I mean, it's just wishful thinking, but I'll move these 2 here.
Okay.
For no actual reason that's going to come out. And then I can move a school or fries. And I have nothing here. I finally have someone to feed him, maybe.
Maybe.
Nope, don't have anyone to feed him.
All right.
Because he's Lidl. And then nothing.
And I'm diving in green. So hatching this egg. To get this. Coming here. Moving this here. Then coming down here, hatching an egg. Then coming down here, moving. And that's it.
There she goes.
All right. Hold on, because this kept our score throughout the whole game. So it has shit on there. End week. Each player gain the game end benefits on fish you played in your ocean. If these benefits include points, you'll get them soon. All right, so there's an ad. Gold player. If your game end benefits include points, input them here. So my game end had +10 if I had an egg, a school. Oh wait, no, first we have to do the game end.
I did have a reason. Okay.
So we have to do our game
Our
end.
actual game end.
Yeah, so
I only had 1.
mine was this one. It gave me 10. And then a game end, I got 1 fish and 1 move. So I'll put Fish here. Doesn't matter.
The speckled butterfly fish, I can pop out 3. So that's 1, who then becomes a school.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't have any other game ends, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But I'll pop a baby there. And you just have like attitude, so I'm gonna let you have a baby.
And then you can move 1.
I could move 1. There. So that's my game end.
All right. So my game end had 10 points from this. Input points visible or printed. So I have 5, 9, 13.
I gotta do math.
Yeah. 5. Oh, I can do it on here. 5. And then do 1 point for each egg and 1 point for each young. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5 eggs. 2 young. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 6 is 24.
The ones that were printed count as consumed.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh, then hold on. I got 1, 2 then consumed. Just 1 point each, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So total your score. You had 16 from in-game stuff to distract.
So all of those together were 16?
And I forget now, but my total score, I'll tell you when you add yours up.
98.
108.
You bitch.
I think it was because I didn't realize that you had gotten so many schools. Oh, no, you counted the points that you got for the... How did you count your schools? Didn't you say 6?
So I have 4 schools.
Yeah.
And each school is worth 6 points.
Oh, okay.
So 4 times 6.
I thought you said you had 6 schools, because I had 6 schools.
No, I had 4 schools.
That's what helped me out. And the plus 10 from this one. Finally
thoughts.
So, Eevee, this is, I'm pretty sure, your first official finally thoughts. On our date night, what do you feel about Finspan?
So, this is a series. This is a series of games that Jared knows that I like a lot. I like biology and fantasy biology, and I like art, and I like learning, and I like beating his ass. Metaphorically on the last one. So, like, I really enjoyed this game. It kind of fulfills everything that I expect from one of their games in terms of all those criteria. But unlike when we went from Wingspan to Wormspan, I'm sorry, this is getting a bit meta for the Stonemaier universe, I guess, but there wasn't that much of a change in mechanics. Whereas I feel like in this one, the mechanics changed just enough to like tickle the old gray matter. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of the game I liked the most ever.
Clank or...
Yeah, I don't know. This is like a 4.5 to a 4.75 for me.
Okay.
It's up there.
Cool. As Eevee said, I love playing, we love playing the Wingspan. I'm a big fan of Stonemaier games in general, just because I like engine building games. This one was real fun because, like Eevee said, there's just enough changes to make it feel unique and like kind of new. So going through it, I liked that you had rows of activation, or sections of activation rather. And I liked that, you know, because in Wingspan and Wormspan, you're severely limited by the number of things on your row. Mm-hmm. But for this one, you get to keep going down no matter what. So even at base, you get 3 cards. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, in this instance, but in this one, you would just get 1. Yeah. So like, it feels much easier to actually play the game than trying to hunt down resources and trying to, you know, do all that crap. Plus, I really like that they added in this board management thing of the eggs and the fish, because that was not something that I really thought about until really the second week, when I was like, okay, well, how am I going to start doing this with all the eggs that I had? And I liked that mechanic. So that was cool. So I'm going to give it a 4.25. I really enjoy this game. I really think that even, Coulter and Mark and Hank and them will have an easy time picking it up. And the artwork is great. The mechanics are great. The interaction's great. I like that they have a lot more things that involve everybody, because again, it makes it so that everyone is able to do the things that they need to do, versus in the other games where it definitely feels more competitive and less, which, I'm not saying if you're playing a competitive game, you're not supposed to be competitive, but this feels like a nicer competitive game because there's so many when played effects that benefit everybody.
Being on the other side of you and you persistently not choosing to do them, it doesn't feel like it's cooperative.
I understand that you say that, but that's because all of yours were just for you.
No, I had some. I mean, yes, I get that, like, you had more of them than I did, but I'm just saying you use you weaponize cooperative effects.
Yes.
Because you're a dick.
But you still get benefits when I use them. So it's not hurtful to just you. It's hurtful to both of us. I could have gotten 1 point if I activated this, but you would have gotten something from that. So it's like, well, you would have had more fries out. You would have had exactly one more out. You probably could have done that.
Maybe.
So that's why it hurts me, but it also hurts you. So either way, 4.25. And what's your final for this playthrough going to be? 4.5 or 4.75?
Well, I thought you guys only did half points.
No, we do. All manner of them. That's why I just give it a 4.25.
4.6 repeating.
Well, that's just indignant. So 4.25 plus 4.7. I'm gonna round up and go to 7.5.
At least do 6.7. Jeez, lazy.
No, because then it's gonna be harder to input it everywhere else, because I'm gonna have to change it into some weird number.
Just 4.67.
4.5 is our final score, which is very apple. It's a 9 total. So if you have the ability to, I highly suggest getting Finspan. We are playing with the the bonus upgrade stuff. So that's why there's little eggs and stuff, because normally they're just literally tokens that you just flip over out. Mm-hmm. So these are double-sided. It's either egg or fish. Mm-hmm. And then these are one by themselves. And I think that was it, because these came base, the little divers. Either way, I highly recommend it. And also, probably moving forward, the date nights will do the finally thoughts at for community members. But then if you want to see us playing and
squabbling,
hear all of the lovely banter that my wife and I have, become a member today for just $1. $1. And then she'll not yell at me as much. Bye.
Bye.